Morning students, as you know, we are doing the chapter Private, Public and Global Enterprises. We have learned a lot about this chapter. Today's topic in this chapter is joint venture. First of all, we should understand what does joint venture mean. When two companies work together, at that time they use their capital, both company use their capital together, and at that time joint venture comes in existence. Now we will understand what companies are working as joint venture. Suppose you can take the example of Hero Company of India and Honda Company of Japan. When they collaborate, when they start working jointly, at that time we can say that a company which has, you have here the name of that company, Hero Honda, means Hero Company of India and Honda Company of Japan, both started to do the work jointly, which is called joint venture. And we can take another example like Suzuki Company of Japan and Maruti Company of India. Both started to do the work jointly, and the name of the company you have heard, Suzuki Maruti. Okay, this is also an example of joint venture. After understanding joint venture, we will understand what are the features of joint venture. The first one is capital is provided jointly, as we have talked when we were talking about the meaning of joint venture. Both the company use their capital combinedly, but capital is provided jointly by the government and the private sector entrepreneurs. Means it may be a government company, it may be a private company, or both company may be private or government. At that time they use their capital combinedly, which is called joint venture. But both the company should work independently. Okay, before they come in the joint venture, they were working, they must have worked independently. After joint venture, they started to work combinedly. Now we will understand the second point. Management may be entrusted to the private entrepreneur. It means whatever the management may be, means one company has its management and other company has also its management. When they work collaboratively, at that time both the management of both companies should trust to each other. Okay, now we will understand the third point. The third feature is it combines both social and profit objective. There should be both type of objective. One, they should think the good of mankind, and other is to earn the profit. Because if they don't work for profit, it means it will not be the business activity. Okay, what will the benefit of doing the work, whether they work independently, whether they work jointly? Means the main motive of working is to earn the profit, but they should keep in mind, because they are working for the society, so they should keep the welfare of society in their mind. Now we will understand the fourth point. It is responsible to the government and the private investors. Means joint venture, when they come in the joint venture, it is responsible to the government. Means where they are working, they are accountable to the government and the private investors, because they have invested the money of the public, so they are answerable, they are accountable to the private investors also. After understanding the features, now we will understand what are the benefits of the joint venture. The first one is greater resources and capacity. As multinational company has huge amount of finance, as we have talked about when we were talking about the MNCs, in the same way one company of India and another company of foreign country, it means they have the resources, they have at that time when they will join their companies, and both both companies resources will also be combined and their capacity will be increased and their resources will also be increased. Now the second point is access to advanced technology. As you know, one company is out of India means foreign company, and foreigners have better technology. They may have the better technology. Now it does not matter that India is not having the advanced technology. Nowadays India is progressing too much, but foreign countries have already progressed, they are developed country. When the company of that country, if they have the advanced technology, we will be benefited, means one company of India will be benefited with the advanced technology which the foreign company was using. Now both the company will work together, and the Indian company will naturally benefited with the advanced technology of the foreign country. Now we will see the third point, access to new market and distribution network. Students, as you know, access to new market. When a brand name will come before the people of any country, like we can take the example of India. If Indian people will become aware with the brand name, it means at that time distribution network will also be increased and people will be affected with the market strategies which will be adopted by the joint venture. Now we will see the fourth point, innovation. When two companies use their ideas, innovation will naturally come before us, and they will use different type of innovation. And different type of innovation when new ideas will come, the product will also be good. It may be good, it will be good, and people will be attracted to their product and they will be get benefited. Now we will see the fifth point, low cost of production. Student, it means, as you know, when we can have the better technology from the foreign company, in the same way foreign company will also use our raw material and raw material in developing country, and the laborers and the employees are of very low cost. They will find very low cost labor, they will find very low cost raw material. Both companies will be benefited. We will be benefited from the technology of out of India's company, and they will get the employee and raw material in very cheap measure. Now, so low cost of production, the production of cost will be very low and they will get the best product. Now we will see the sixth and last benefit, well-known brand names. When India's company's brand will also be popular when they will attach with the well-known product of the foreign country. So we can say we have understood all types of benefits of joint venture and all types of features of joint venture.